everyone, and welcome back to Miss Estruch Teach and Tell. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I use Canva for so many different resources in teaching to enhance the quality and efficiency. So first of all, what is Canva? If you haven't come across Canva before, it is a free website that you can use to make lots of graphics, specific fonts and text to basically make all of your work look more professional and fun. I'll share a link below because if you haven't seen it before, then you can click the link and go straight to the free website. There is a paid version of it, but really as a teacher, you don't need the paid version. I personally have the paid version, but that's more for my business, so you can save certain brand fonts and colors, and I can invite other people to join when I'm doing projects. But as a teacher, you only need the free version. So once you've created your account, here are some of the key things that I like to use Canva for as a classroom teacher. And number one is creating displays and posters. So Canva is there to make really exciting and interesting graphics and designs. And they have so many templates. So if you want to make a new poster, go straight to the templates. It will have it there for you, or you can pick one that you like and then slightly edit it, change the color. You can always change the font. You can move things around quite easily. And in a very short space of time, you'll be able to create a poster that looks far higher quality and more professional than you'd be able to make, or at least than I'd be able to make, on Word or on PowerPoint, and you'll find it's much quicker. The next thing, number two, that I use it for is creating worksheets. And again, the reason I use Canva is because of the templates and the more professional finish. So I've used Word in the past, and there's nothing wrong with it looking homemade. I just quite like when it does look more professional. So I will either go to a template and you can just type in worksheets, something like that, or I just create it from scratch. So making worksheets, you can get a really professional look, and because it's so easy just to copy what you have made, you can make multiple worksheets really quickly, just slightly changing what the questions are. So you could have a whole term's worth of worksheets made, having that same template, and you're just editing the text and the pictures. Number three is to create guides, and whether that's for students or parents. And by guides, I mean like a fact sheet or a little cheat sheet with key things that they need to remember. So it could be the formula list of what they need to know in physics, or it could be key steps of how to approach a particular type of question, or the key words for a topic, for example. Now, I've actually made a guide for Parents' Evening that I produce and give to parents, which outlines all of the key questions I tend to get. It's like an FAQ sheet, basically. And I've actually got that for free for you. So if you do want that for free, then I'll link it below and you can download what I've already created for free to use at Parents' Evenings. And then you can actually edit it, because I've given you the link to the editable version on Canva. But again, it's just a way for it to look more professional. And I just find that when there is more color, more visuals, and it does look more high quality, students are more likely to engage in it. Number four, you can actually use Canva to create PowerPoint lessons and slides. Now, I don't use this so much as a teacher, but I do use this loads in my business. So I do lots of online workshops, and I use Canva to create those slides because I can then completely brand it according to my brand. And I think it just looks so much more professional and engaging. And I really like the colors, the visuals, the fonts that you can get on Canva that I'm not able to replicate on PowerPoint. Now, the reason I wouldn't do that as a teacher is you don't have the same like animation abilities as you do on PowerPoint. So you couldn't have all of your answers coming in separately as you were clicking it like you can on PowerPoint. But for what I've been doing online, I've not needed that function. So if that's not a function that you need, then you might actually prefer Canva to do it, because you can easily share it online as well. The next one is you can customize fonts and colors. Now, I've talked about this one a bit already throughout all of the other examples, but if you want to have a particular color that represents something, so it could be you're always using one color to represent recall, or one color to represent new knowledge, a certain color to represent key terms that you have to know, whatever it might be, to try and have this link between colors and fonts for a particular aspect of learning to try and help students to understand and engage in the content, then you can do that. Obviously, I know you can do that on PowerPoint and Word as well. I just find that the range of colors and fonts are more extensive on Canva, and personally I find them more interesting fonts as well. The next great thing is collaborations. So with Canva, you can share your template or share the link to your work with anyone else in your department. So if you were co-creating something, you can easily share it. You can also invite people into a project so that they can complete certain bits, add comments, and then you can give feedback. So it is really, really helpful. Now that is similar to Office 365, which you can do for PowerPoints and Word documents as well, but it's just also a feature that Canva has. So just to be aware, they also have that feature, and I use that all of the time to share different documents with people that I'm working with. The next reason why I love Canva is for its time-saving abilities. So because you can actually save templates you've already used, or even use templates, and there are hundreds of templates that are really, really good, it is so much quicker than creating something from scratch on Word or on PowerPoint. And yes, they have some templates, but no way near as many or as high quality. The final thing that I love to use Canva for is to create certificates and awards. So things like if you've got a science fair or competition or whatever it might be, a really good piece of work, there are lots of templates for certificates and they look really professional. So it's a great way to reward students for their hard work. So that is it. Those are some of the top ways that I use Canva. So if you haven't explored it before, I absolutely recommend that you click the link to the free website below and start exploring all the amazing things that you can do to add a bit of creativity to your teaching. But for now, that is it. And if you have found it helpful, make sure you subscribe and I'll see you next week.